Hello, YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing this morning? Happy Tuesday to all. I got a couple pieces here, guys, that I want to go over with you. If you've got a second, I won't take up too much of your time, but I do want to go over two pieces with you. This first piece right here, I've had this piece in my collection for years, literally for years. This is a rough Ryder. I don't exactly know what they're calling this. It is a flipper knife, and this knife is exceptional. Just watch the firing on it. It is one of. Now, carefully, I don't want to get all crazy with it. This is one of the snappiest flippers that I have in my collection. Now, you guys know I have some higher end pieces, and this one competes right up there as far as the action goes. It is an absolute fantastic piece, but there was one problem, one major problem I was having with this knife. I'm going to get to that in a second. I just want to give you guys a look at this around. It's got G10 scales on it. Nothing real special, but you got G10 scales, and they work for me. You got a decorative blue type pivot collar right there. There's the blade, the back here. You got this nice little clip, very simplistic and to the point. That's the way I like my clips. Other than a milled clip. A milled clip is my favorite. I think they look fantastic. So that's the back of it. Again, action is just, guys, I'm telling you right now, I put my money up against this $12 or $14 knife. It might be a $12 knife. I didn't look lately. I would seriously throw up my money as far as the action goes on this knife right here. I'll put my money up. I'd put my money up. Action for action on any knife, I'll throw my money up. It is as snappy as you're going to get for a $12 or $14 knife. It is actually literally to the mind-blowing point, okay? What you're getting for the money. You got this beautiful hollow grind knife blade here, which is just, I'm telling you, it's a slice. I mean, you want to slice things, you want to cut. This thing is just comes down to a serious acute point edge here. I mean, it's there. So as far as doing any kind of cutting, slicing, or any kind of thing like that, you're going to have no problem with some serious nice slices in the tomato, you know, stuff like that, a cucumber, slicing veggies. You're going to have no problem with this piece. You're jimped up here. You got jimping up here. Locks your thumb in nice. Ergonomically, got all four fingers on it. Really nice purchase on it. Very nice in hand. But again, it had one major problem. And that problem was she was locked up at 100%. Now that means the liner lock was all the way over, right against there. I mean, it wasn't all the way on the scale, but it was over. So yesterday, I couldn't look at it no more after all the time. And like I said, this piece has been in the collection for a long time. I ripped it apart. I said, that's it. I'm ripping it apart. How hard can it be? I'll bend this liner back a little bit and kind of reform the steel, you know what I mean? And train the steel just a little bit. So that's what I did. Little by little, I forced the steel back, and now it's exactly where I want it. It is right on the edge. It's not coming in the way I want it to, but it's right on the edge, right where I want it. So that was fantastic. And I highly recommend this knife. Highly recommend it. As far as getting a knife for $12 or $14, you're not going to get a better piece as far as budget knives go and all that. If you're looking for a budget knife, I'm telling you, just look at this piece here. Let's see if I could get you a number on it. It is the RR. You're looking at an RR 2193. RR 2193 is the number of it. And again, I'm telling you now, it is a very good knife. Very good knife. I highly recommend it. You guys know I kid around a lot and joke around, but, you know, when I got to get my point across, I get it across. This is one that you want to have. I'm telling you now. You can't lose for the 12 or 14 bucks, okay? It's a great little knife to tote around. So that's number one there. Use do as you please. I wanted to get that out there and show you. I'm not going to be able to get through all these knives here that I want to show and talk about, but I'll do my best. This piece here, this is the Kizer Sheepdog Large, okay? It's not the mini, it's the Kizer Sheepdog Large. And this has been getting a lot of hype for quite some time, a little while now, and for good reason. It is a great, I mean, I didn't say good, I said this is a great pocket knife, okay? It's a great pocket knife. This pocket clip is, I had this in the pocket yesterday, toting it around. It was fantastic. It went in the pocket. It did what it could. It did all it needed to do. It went in the pocket perfectly. The retention is awesome on it. It's a great clip. Again, simplistic, to the point. If I could get a milled clip on any of my pocket knives, I'll take it, because that's just what looks good to me. I love a milled clip. But this one is just fine. You have this really, truly fantastic micarta scales that come with this. I mean, they are very pretty, pretty, pretty. As pretty as you're going to get in micarta. I mean, that micarta is handsome. It is really a nice little slender piece. It's a nice, nice, nice slender piece. And when I got this out of the box, the most thing that I was impressed with was the weight. I said, oh, this is going to be a big piece. It's going to be heavy. That blade's huge. It's going to be heavy in the pocket. Well, guys, total opposite. It's light as a feather. Light as a feather. The action on this knife is, guys, I can't explain to you. You can't get any smoother in a knife. You can't make a knife smoother. Even if you put the different bearings and all that jazz and all this knife is as smooth as you are going to get this knife. You may see a slight difference in performance if you go ahead and you do whatever other bearings and all that other stuff. You might see a slight difference, but this one is as smooth as, I mean, it's very, very drop shot. You don't need anything else with this knife. If you're looking for fidgetability, the fidget factor, everything, all that stuff, you're at a home run with this piece. It is that good. That good. You have this cleaver type style blade that's going to do a lot of work for you. It's a very, very attractive stone washed. Look at that stone washing on this black blade. You're looking at 154 cm steel. It is, like I said, it's a great piece, and it's always out of stock for good reason. It's a great knife. You got perfect jimping up here. This jimping works. I love jimping like that. When you see jimping like that, you know it's going to lock your fingers in there, your thumb in there, because you get your thumb up on there, you're locked in it. I mean, it's there. It's the way people do their jimping. See that jimping, how tight it is? That's going to work. Ergonomically in hand, you got your one finger here, your index finger goes right there, your other three just wraps right around it, and I mean, it is a fantastic hold. I mean, you're locked in. You're locked in. I can't find anything to fault this really much. I love it. I love this knife. Look at the G10 or the micarta scales, how beautiful that micarta is done. You know, Kizer really did a good job with this one. They really did. This is a popular one in their lineup, this Sheepdog. You could get the Mini too, if you choose to do so. The Mini is a nice piece too. I think that for me, it may be a little too small. You know what I mean? But the Mini, I heard the Mini is good too. People carry the Mini. But I'm telling you, as far as the action goes, and I know a lot of people in the community love this kind of action like this. I mean, everybody just loves action like this. And if you're looking for a knife with serious, excellent action, ergonomics, looks, this one's a hard one to beat, guys. It's a hard one to beat. I wanted to get this one in hand because I had my eye on it. It looked good. It had all the things going for it that I looked for in a knife. My dog is barking and I'm getting so mad. So yeah, it's a really good piece, guys. Be quiet! I highly recommend this knife. $79 or yeah, $79, guys. It's coming in $79. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys, I know a lot of you have one of these. So let me know what you think and your experiences on this piece. I'm going to go let my dog in now because she is really on my last nerve. Badly on my last nerve. I greatly appreciate you taking some time with me. If you can drop me a comment, that's most important to me. Just let me know where I'm at, where I'm going, what you guys want to see. It's important to drop a comment. Like I say, I try to leave a comment on everybody's channel. Even if it's just a few words, I try to comment on everybody's channel. That's important. Everybody wants a comment. Guys, I'm going to let you go. Be good, be well, be safe. I'm 13 minutes in. If you stuck with me this long, well, you know I greatly appreciate that. And, yeah, guys, we'll get to these other pieces in a little bit later. So, let me know what you think, guys. Stick with me. Take care.